The man returned home after serving in the army for 5 years. He found that the house was already covered in dust. It was only at this moment that he realized his daughter no longer needed him. It turned out that 5 years ago, his wife had an affair with the president of Company A. During the divorce case between him and his wife, the court granted custody of their daughter to the man. But at that time, the country was at war, so he had no choice but to temporarily leave his daughter with his ex-wife. Many years later, when the man returned from the war, he had become a highly respected military commander. But to his shock, his daughter had already accepted the company president as her stepfather. The man was heartbroken. That night, he drank alone outside. Unexpectedly, a young girl suddenly sat down across from him. It turned out a group of thugs had been following her. The frightened girl begged the man for help. The man told her to go home earlier next time, then casually walked toward the thugs. The gang leader told the man to get lost, but the man calmly stood his ground. He had never lost a fight in his life. The gang leader suddenly flipped over a nearby table. Customers outside the restaurant fled in fear. The girl also wanted to run away, but she was worried that the man might get hurt protecting her, so she decided to go back and help him. But the next second, her eyes widened in shock. The man had already defeated all the thugs. Only the gang leader was left kneeling on the ground. He begged the man for mercy. The man impatiently told him to get lost. The gang leader immediately took his men and ran away. The girl thanked the man sincerely and asked for his name. But the man didn't want to reveal much about himself. He simply left the restaurant. At that moment, the girl's mother arrived. She told her mother about the man's story. Her mother was also deeply grateful to him. As the two were wondering how to repay his kindness, the girl suddenly noticed something on his table, a driver's license. It turned out that the man who saved her was named Smith. The girl didn't know then that she would soon meet Smith again. The next day, Smith attended a birthday party. It turned out to be his daughter's birthday. To restore his close relationship with her, he had carefully prepared a meaningful gift. But to his disappointment, his daughter was not pleased at all. She had no feelings for Smith whatsoever. She even ordered him to leave her party. Smith felt utterly embarrassed. Just then, the host of the banquet suddenly announced that the party had officially begun. She invited the daughter and her parents to come up on stage. Poor Smith still held on to a bit of hope. He followed his daughter onto the stage. Then he watched as the stepfather sat in the chair meant for the father. Smith was furious, but the stepfather felt no shame at all. He arrogantly told Smith to get off the stage. The daughter was even more excessive. She pretended not to see Smith at all. She naturally called her stepfather Dad. She even went so far as to offer him tea in respect. Smith was filled with rage. He suddenly remembered when his daughter was little, how she had promised she would always have only one father, him. But why didn't she remember any of it now? Smith smashed the stepfather's teacup on the ground. Ignoring what all the guests might think, he tried to drag his daughter away by force. The daughter thought Smith was being too overbearing. She shook his hand off, then announced to everyone that her only father was her stepfather. Smith was both angry and heartbroken. He warned his daughter